Veins, what are they? Well, by definition, they are an extension fracture that has been filled with minerals. An extension fracture is basically a crack in the rock that has been widened. And what's a mineral? A mineral is an inorganic solid with a definite chemical composition in a regular atomic arrangement. For example, graphite has a very regular hexagonal layer arrangement and is made of just carbon. So basically, a vein is a crack that has had water seep into it and deposit minerals. Veins form when water carrying some mineral, such as ruby, loses energy and thus cannot hold on to the mineral anymore. So the mineral precipitates out as a solid. Now, deep inside the Earth, this generally happens in two ways. One, by losing heat energy, and thus the water particles cannot hold on to the mineral anymore. Or two, by dilation. What I mean by that is increased volume, which means a decreased pressure, and so again, water particles don't have enough energy to hold on to the mineral.
When veins form, they replace the space left by the crack or fracture by filling up the void space, but not actually precipitating into the rock material itself, leaving a well-defined boundary between the two layers of minerals. This is not always the case, however, as the liquid solution will sometimes react with the rock layer, forming new minerals in the process and actually altering the surrounding rock, which leaves a far less obvious boundary. This all depends upon the chemicals contained within the liquid and the surrounding rock type itself.
What are the types of veins? Veins are split into two main types, flat veins and vertical veins, which form in different settings.
Horizontal veins can form in a multitude of ways, but a common way is when water seeps into a crack with enough pressure that it pushes away the rock layer above. This causes dilation and thus decreased pressure and energy, so the water particles cannot hold on to the minerals anymore, and the minerals precipitate out to form crystals. This occurs in places with not a lot of rock, which means shallow areas and rocks with brittle behavior. One way that vertical veins form is underneath volcanoes. Magma presses down against the water below it, keeping it trapped. But when a volcanic eruption occurs, magma spews out of the earth and effectively relieves pressure on the water. And so the highly pressurized water shoots up into the area of low pressure, meaning dilation occurred and the minerals precipitate out of the water and form solids.
Veins can form in a number of scenarios and settings where these instances of dilation occur. Intrusive igneous rocks tend to be a great source of heat, which creates convection to drive the flows of the liquids passing through the rocks. Thus, many veins will form near these bodies of rock. Earthquakes are another source of veins, as they cause rapid fracturing, and the sudden rapid release of pressure can lead to a near instantaneous formation of vein minerals due to vaporization. Why do we care? Mineral exploration. The process of finding and identifying mineral deposits, such as those found in veins, to be extracted and used commercially. Mineral exploration is a very important industry because it allows for a supply of highly useful and valuable resources not otherwise readily available. By studying how and where veins form on Earth, we are better informed in our ability to locate and mine the precious minerals formed within the veins. This allows for more accurate drilling information and thus a decrease to the use of resources in finding and extracting these minerals.